having a contraction. So what I want you to do, push those legs back, really big deep breath, chin to your chest, and push down right through here. Push, 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 push. Go, 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 go. Good job. Let that out. Okay, and again, big deep breath. And chin to your chest and push. Go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Today, I'll be sharing the birth story of Olori Esho, Adeyeye. Oh, I love this woman. I love her smile. Let me know in the comment section if you love Olori Adeye's smile. It is so contagious. I love it. I love it. She's such a positive woman. So make sure you're following her and that you are watching a YouTube channel, okay? I'll leave all the description in my description box, okay? Let's get started. Welcome back. My name is Victoria Adeyeye. I'm a midwife, childbirth educator, and also a birth coach and a doula. And my goal is to reduce fear in childbirth and to help families, pregnant families, to birth with confidence. Can we do this? Yes, we can do this together. And the way you can help me is by subscribing if you haven't, and also sharing this with all the pregnant friends, family, friends that you know. Okay, help me reach my goal of 200 subscribers by the end of this month. And also remember to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. It's Midwife Victoria on Facebook, and Instagram it's Birthy Life. And also let's make this go viral by using the hashtag Birth Without Fear, or Birth Without Fear NG, which means Nigeria, and Birthy Life. Make sure you tag me on Instagram and I'll make sure to repost. Thank you so much for joining me today. First, I would like to start with all these moms sharing their birth story. You know, there was a time someone very close to me said, why are you sharing the videos of these moms that, you know, they're going through pain? And guess what? I don't see it that way. Most midwives don't see it that way, at least the ones that I've spoken with. They see it as strength, like you're made to give birth, we are built to birth, and when you share it with the world, you're blessing the world with it. You're blessing the world with this power. And there's so much, oh my goodness, media has made childbirth to be so fearful, like, oh no, you know, this is a scary thing. Childbirth is not. We are built to birth, and birthing and pregnancy and childbirth is a normal, physiological, you know, that's a big word, but it's a normal thing for our body to go through as women. Just like our body is made to eat, the physiological part of our body is made to do number 2 and number 1. That's normal, right? You're not going to call a doctor like, oh no, I need to poo, so help me, like, yeah, you wouldn't. But of course with childbirth you need someone professional. But I'm just trying to say, buddy, you're not sick when you're pregnant. You are not sick. You are going through something very beautiful. So I just want to put it out there. Thank you so much to all the amazing pregnant women sharing their birth stories online. We all say thank you. Thank you very much. With Adeye's story, birth video, she said a contraction started on the 8th at 12:07 a.m. and she didn't have Oluwalonimi until June the 10th at 5:29 p.m. Can you imagine that? That's like a whole 2 day plus more, right? So when women, when they go on YouTube and they watch all these videos, see it, I think her birth video is like 37 minutes long, right? And or they see those that are like 15 minutes long, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to have a 15-minute birth or a 37-minute labor and birth, and you're like, sweetheart, amen. Like, you know, you need to ask what you want, but to be realistic, especially for first-time parent, the average time you go for labor and birth is around 12 hours. It's around 12 to 24 hours. That's the average. So no, it's usually not 15 minutes, especially for your first time baby, right? Let me know in the comment section how long it took you in your first birth. your first labor, how long was it? Was it 12 to 24 hours, the typical, or was it less, or was it more? And realize that when we say in labor, we usually mean active labor. In active labor, if you'd like to know more about active labor, make sure you watch the link in my description box where I made a video about the stages and phases of labor, made simple for anyone to know, everybody to know. So make sure you watch that. I really like when Adeyeye was resting in labor, when she didn't go straight to the hospital, but she did call them and let them know what's going on, and she rested in early labor. That's one of our biggest tips. Please rest in early labor when things are not contractions are not as closer together, when they're still far apart. I know usually, especially for first-time parents, they're very excited about it. It's like, yes, oh, I'm having contractions. I'm going to be a mother today. It's going to be great. This is true, but what? We need you to rest, because you need all this energy when you get to the active, the transition, and especially the pushing stage of labor. So we want you to save this energy, and especially when it starts at like 2 a.m. See, hers started at, let me see again, at 12:07 a.m. in the morning. Like, please go back to sleep as much as you can. Go back to bed, rest. So if there's nothing else to take away from this Adeyeye birth video reaction, make sure you take out to rest in early labor, because you need the strength when you get to active labor and pushing and all those big moments. Another tip I really like was when Adeyeye went on a walk. She was like, instead of just laying down, let me just go on a walk. Walks are very important, because they help position your baby in the right position. They help you, they help baby, you get oxygen to yourself, you get oxygen to baby. It's just amazing. So walking is so important. So make sure you're walking, especially if you're going through labor. Walking is very good. Don't just stay on your bed. Keep it moving. Move. Movement helps baby get into the right position to help you dilate and to meet your precious little one. So walking is very important. Okay, I want us all to just stop right here. Let's just stop and praise all these mamas, all these dads that went through pregnancy and childbirth during COVID. We're still in COVID. Let's just 1 minute and just praise them. Like, mamas, you are amazing. To go through, like, there was lockdown, all the mental stress that was with that, like what is going on in our world, right? All the wearing of face masks, especially when Adeyeye was in the hospital and she had to put on face masks. I'm just like, I cannot deal. Like, this is a lot, right? I mean, like, you have to, right? You have to protect yourself and protect other people. But like, can you imagine you're trying to breathe and you have something in your stomach, like covering you like this? Not in your stomach. Like, it's not so comfortable. So I really just want to do a shout out to all the first-time moms, amazing first-time moms, Claire, Idera, Adeyeye, Olori Esho, and all the other first-time women that are first-time parent that had a baby during this time. Etomi, Wellington, and all the other people that I don't know. So go ahead in the comment section and make a shout out to all the favorite people that you know, not just people on YouTube, but even people not on YouTube that you know that went through pregnancy and childbirth during this COVID time. And please, let's say a prayer for them and for provision and for just all that their heart desires. Yeah, and also those that are pregnant right now, let's say a prayer for them, and let me know in the comment section. Let me see those prayers, and let me see those people you're shouting out to. And if you'd like me to say a real shout out to them, make sure you say shout out to this person, and I'll make sure to do it in my next video. Okay. Another part I really like was when Adeyeye's husband was telling her, yeah, I think you need to go in, and she was going through labor. I was just like,
okay. Yeah, so I think you should go to the hospital. I don't think it hurts. you know, at least you're there. They can monitor you, you know. That is what I think.
My ovaries, I was like, I'm crying. I actually had tears the first time I watched it. Adeyeye is so strong. All mamas out there are so strong. We're stronger than we think we are, and that's why we go through labor and childbirth. And we're thankful. We're thankful that God made us this way, right? Are you thankful? Yes, I am. I am so thankful. So later on, when Adeyeye finally decided to go into the hospital, she said, I need to go. And she decided to go in. And one of the big things I just want you guys to remember right here is your instinct. And I think our instinct as a Christian, I'm a Christian, comes from the Holy Spirit when it's like it's time to go in. And medically speaking, she was in active labor. When you're in active labor, you know, you can't just, you know, walk around and sleep anymore. I mean, those things are still important, but the contractions are more what? They're more consistent. Usually we say around every 5 minutes, you know, lasting for at least a minute, and it's been consistent for like an hour. Remember, if you like to know more in simple details, the stages and phases of labor, so that you know when to go into the hospital or the birth center or when to call your midwife, make sure you check my video over here, up here, and I'll also leave it in the description box, so you understand these stages and phases of labor. And then she finally went into the hospital. So make sure that you are checking in with your midwife, with your doctor, with your nurse, with your OB, so that you know when to go in. And I know also as women, usually you will know when to go in. You have that instinct like, okay, I need to be somewhere else. I need someone else to help me. I really like also that Adeyeye stayed home for a big chunk of it, because it's very important that you are in your own environment. You're able to move around, you're able to labor until at least you're in the inactive phase, then you go in to wherever you are birthing. Another big part I want us to look in is the epidural. Oh my goodness, Adeyeye is so strong. Like, she wasn't there with her husband. You know, usually during this time, most women, not all women, want their husband, their partners, the baby daddies to be there with them, because you both made this together. You both created by God, right, this beautiful gift, and you want them to be there, and he wasn't able to be there due to COVID, right? And just her going through this by herself, you know, I'm just like, she is so strong. She is so strong. So guys, shout out to Adeyeye in the comment section that she is amazing, and she is strong, and I am thankful that we have a healthy mom and healthy baby. And I'm glad that she had to do what she had to do to rest, to calm herself down, and she had to take the epidural. So that was good for her, because she had to do something to help her keep calm. And yes, I'm so super proud of Adeyeye Esho. Another thing that I really love was when Adeyeye Esho's sister was the room tour of the hospital. I really enjoyed it. And when she talked about, Adeyeye actually talked about the birth ball. Have you guys used a birth ball? Like, do you guys know birth balls are actually amazing, and that they help you with labor, like to speed up labor? Like, yeah, to speed up labor, they do. Go ahead and watch my video over here, and I'll also leave it in the description box about that, because they've done studies and they say that it does help you with labor. It actually reduces your labor time, so make sure you're using it. Are you in Nigeria? I actually want to know if you guys have birth balls in Nigeria. Like, if you've birthed in Nigeria and you've seen it in the hospital and you use it during labor, please let me know. I want to learn from you. Have you used it in the birth rooms? And if you haven't, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you've used it and you're not in Nigeria, you're abroad and you birthed abroad or you live abroad, also let me know what your view is about using the birth ball. Another big one is music. Who doesn't like music? I love music. Music is part of that thing that you just always have with you, like you have God and the Holy Spirit, right? I love how she was listening to music. You know, the way music works is that it helps you with your mind, and your mind controls your body, right? So when you listen to music, especially in labor, we usually would tell our moms to create like a playlist, listen through it during labor and childbirth. And I just love the music. I was like, oh, so beautiful. I really like the Spanish one. I actually don't know the song, but it was so nice. Let me know in the comment section if you really enjoyed the Spanish song, and let's ask Adeyeye Esho to tell us what's the name of this song. I'll actually personally like to know it, know the song. So music is great. Let me know in the comment section, mamas, if you use music in labor, and if it was allowed in your hospital or in your birthing center. And the last part I want to share with you guys today is the birth itself. I love how Adeyeye Esho just brought us through just the whole journey of knowing she's pregnant. She was pregnant, and sharing with her husband, and then pushing. It was so emotional. And let me know if it was emotional for you in the comments. And look at baby Dimi. They're so cute. Newborns are the most adorable. They're so cute and perfect and so beautiful. And it's just so amazing to see the growth, you know, from the tiny little baby to now. I think it's a couple months old now. So it's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Welcome to the world, Oluwa Lonimi. Even though it's a couple months after you've been born. And Adeyeye Olori Esho, thank you so much for sharing your birth story video with the world. We love you. We love you very much. Oh, by the way, I really love how Oluwa Lonimi, how he is so calm when they were bathing him, and when they were doing the newborn exam on him. He was so calm. He didn't cry. So cute. So cute. So this brings me to the end of the video today. Remember, the goal is to reduce, decrease, eliminate birth in childbirth in Nigeria and globally. Let us do this together. Make sure you're sharing this with your friends and family, especially those that are pregnant, that are going through pregnancy right now. Also, make sure you tag me on Instagram. It's Birthy Life. And also on Facebook, it's Midwife Victoria. And let us use the hashtag Birth Without Fear. Birth Without Fear. And also Birth Without Fear NG. And also Birthday Life. Make sure you tag me, and I'll make sure to repost on Instagram. And also help me reach my goal of 200 subscribers by the end of this month, and I am counting on you. Thank you so much for the interaction. I have enjoyed this as much as you have done too. And let me know in the comment section whose birth video you like me to react to, or if there's something else you'd like me to react to. And let's reduce childbirth fear in Nigeria and globally. I love you guys. See you in my next video. God bless. Oh, by the way, if you'd like to know the behind the scenes of all of these and what I do on the other times, make sure you check out my other channel. I'll leave the link in the description box. Thank you.